Hey everybody, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and it is Friday night, and I'm a day late and early and all the things, and I'm trying to pin this comment down here at the bottom. There we go. So once you hop on, just say hey, and we're gonna get started here in just a minute. There's some eyeballs hopping on. Hey everybody. So we're going to get started in just a minute. Hey Luann, how are you? Hey Mindy. A lot of people probably don't know that I'm live because it's not my night and it's not my time. So we'll see. I don't know, but it's okay. They can always catch a replay. Hey Melanie. Hey Donna. How are y'all? Hey Carol. I'll get some water. Oh, goodness, Sonia, everybody's live. I know last night I was just like, mentally, I was just like, I just can't. So that's what was going on. Hey, Sandy and Rhonda and Angela. Thank y'all for being here. Yay. And Rexanne. So I'm so excited. Hey, Michelle. And so right after me will be Vanessa with I'll Be Crafty. And she is wrapping up the crafting Christmas in July. Hey, Rhonda and Lena and Shelly. And so she'll be right after me at 7, so y'all can go watch her when you get done with me. Mine's not Christmas, but I just had to make up for last night. So, hey, Deb. And then at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time, Beth with the Ruffled Daisy, she is going to be choosing the people for the giftings for the link down here. So if you've not gotten in the little drawing, so be sure to go to that link there and sign up, because she's going to be 6 things that she is gifting tonight. Hey Brenda, hey Rhonda. Yay Rhonda, I'm glad you feel better. Rain in Houston. Woo, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. That might not be the only one. Hey Darlene, hey Robin. Ooh, that snuck up on me. And Judy, yay, happy Friday. Okay, so like I said, if you haven't registered right here, you can in that link at the bottom. And tonight at 9 Central Time on the Ruffled Daisy, Beth will be choosing the gifting recipients. Hey Dorothy, and but right after me is I'll Be Crafty with Vanessa. So y'all, after y'all finish with me at 7, you'll go hop on her page. So hey Marsha, hey Patty. So anyway, so I know this is not my time, it's not my day, it's not anything, but I'm here because last night yesterday just totally was just crazy with the dotting class and all, getting everybody in and doing all the things on the backside. So yesterday my brain was mush and I was just like, I just can't. Hey Cheryl, hey Charlotte, on top of everything else in life that happens, y'all know how it is. Hey Sharon. Okay, so we are gonna, hey Melissa, good, I'm glad you're here too. Hey Vicky, oh, you like my shirt? This is from my friend Misty Money, her Six Monies Creations, my t-shirt of the month. It says Be the Sunshine, and it's super, super cute. Oh, Patty, you're sweet. You are so sweet. So yes, Colin is on. Hey Colin, that's my oldest son, if y'all don't know. Hey Miss Terry. Okay, so we are going to do something that's kind of going around right now. I'm going to do a little bit different spin on it. You've probably seen this before. Kim with Tattered Designs is the person that I know that originally did it. And then I saw Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor. I saw her do it. And so I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it a little different, okay? So just kind of another way if you don't, and they do it with brown lunch sacks, and I'm not going to use brown lunch sacks. We're going to use the brown paper that you get from Dollar Tree, so you can do it either way. Lucille can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? I know, Carla, that's what I had to do yesterday. I just had to unplug and just, okay. Hey, Miss Glenda. Miss Glenda's my neighbor down the street. Hey, Miss Sandy. Oh, you're watching me at Logan's. That sounds really good. Okay, so what we're gonna do tonight is I'm gonna show you several things you can use if you don't have one or the other. Okay, this is one of the little wreath forms from Dollar Tree. You can definitely use this. That's what they use with the lunch sacks. And if you want to see them do it, I think Miss Yvonne with Southern Designs and Finds, I think she did it today. Mandy with Western Grace at Home has done it, or Home Decor has done it. And Kim with Tattered Designs is where, oh, everybody can hear me. Okay, good. All right, and so they use this and they use the lunch sacks, okay? So if you don't have this or you can't find them, I'm going to show you what I use on mine. Is a good old wire hanger. It's a wire coat hanger, okay? So we're kind of throwing it back to, good, I'm glad y'all can hear me. Okay, maybe it was just her phone or her iPad or something that she couldn't hear me. Hey Melanie, I'm using a good old wire coat hanger. I had to actually go dig for this because all of our hangers are plastic or the velvet kind. So I started with this, okay? And I've done this halfway because it would take so long for me to do it on the live. So I already started mine. But I cut, I'm not gonna show it to y'all yet. I unwrapped my hanger up here, and then I stretched it out straight, and I got my little pliers and had to, you know, help me to get it all straight, okay? So y'all probably have one of these dry cleaners or somewhere that you can use this, but you just undo it up here. Y'all know we've crafted with hangers in our lifetime at some point. And then I cut it to the length, and I'll measure it in a minute and tell you how I did it. But I did kind of go by this size. I just laid it down and kind of got it maybe a little bigger than this. And this is, oh good Kathy, so you bought lunch sacks. Okay, but you can use the lunch sacks with what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it a little bit different than how they did it. Okay, so this is 8 inches across. Let me turn it around, my little turquoise ruler. So it's 8 inches. And they come in a pack of 2 at Dollar Tree, I think. But, so I was going to do the lunch sacks because I do have them. Yes, wreath, when people used to make wreaths out of coat hangers. Yes. Hey, Mary from Petal, Mississippi. You're not far from my hometown. Okay. So, this roll of craft paper, you can get it at Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Y'all know, I put it on my table a lot. I used it on the half Christmas tree little sign that I made the other day. You hadn't used dry cleaners in years. I know, I had to dig back through a closet to find one or two. Okay, so I cut, my paper is long, okay? But it doesn't matter how long your paper is. You can do the sacks too. Hey, Maureen. Okay, so I cut strips, and I didn't even measure, y'all. I just kind of went a little ways and cut, and I cut strips like this, okay? And I have a whole bunch of them, and like I said, I've already done half of my wreath because it would have taken forever. So, and there again, if y'all have not went to this link right here and registered, because Beth at the Ruffled Daisy is going to do the giftings tonight at 9 p.m. Central, and right after me at 7 o'clock, Vanessa's going to go live and do her Christmas craft. So y'all be sure to go see Vanessa at Owl Be Crafty, like an owl, O-W-L, and then the letter B, Crafty. Y'all probably know Vanessa. Okay, so I'm going to take my strips that I cut, and I've got a little stack of them right here. And what I'm going to do is so very scientific. It's so scientific. It's really, y'all know me. I'm just going to do this, okay? That's all I'm doing. Crumbling them up. Because I want them to look all ruffled up, I guess is a good word. Hey, Penny. Oh, you save packing papers. Well, Luann, those will be perfect because that's what this is usually, is this brown paper. I just cut, I mean, that's probably maybe 2.5, and they're not straight, so don't worry, just cut your paper. That's what I did. Hey, Susan. Hey, Teresa from Arkansas. So I'm just, that's it. You know, we wadded paper up the other night and then smoothed it back out and painted over it. Hey, Judy. and got that cool texture. So this is kind of, we're wadding again tonight. Oh, good, Marianne, you love Vanessa. Yes. So you'll go see Vanessa after me. She'll come on at 7 on her page. You have a degree in scientific crafting. Yeah, everything's real scientific. Not really. Hey, Karen. Marcia, just click the link, and I think it's gonna ask you for your email. That's all it asks you. And then, like, do you follow? And you get other entries if you follow and all this kind of stuff. So go check it out. Paper sacks. I got mine at Walmart because I just happened to be in Walmart. Hey, Wendy. You're okay, Marilyn. I'm taking brown craft paper. I cut strips and I'm crumbling them up into balls of paper. So super scientific, right? So this is going to be, if you're just hopping on, this is just going to be kind of like the paper bag wreaths that Mandy and Kim, Mandy from Western Grace Home Decor and Kim from Tattered Designs, and then Miss Yvonne did one today. Hey, Patsy. McAllister's, yum. But I'm doing a little different take on it than what they did. So I'm just taking my brown strips and I'm just, you know, doing this. So now I have this, okay? Okay, so Tammy, it does ask you for that. What kind of paper? It's just a brown roll of paper. And you can use any paper for this. I just wanted to use the brown, you know, that I just wanted to do it a little different. Hey, Tammy. So it's just a roll of brown paper you get from Dollar Tree or Walmart or anything. But you could use any paper. You can use book pages for this. But they just won't be long. They'll just be, you know, little. How long is the paper? It's as long as this roll. And I don't know. But like I said, you could do the same technique. It looks like it's going to be 24, about 30 inches wide. But you can use wrapping paper. You can use any kind of paper you want. You can use book pages. Hey, Mary. Hey, Linda. Okay, so after we have wadded up we got all these little balls of wadded up paper, okay? The next thing you're going to do is, it's hot here, Marcia. I think it was 100. I don't even know. I'm not even scared to even look anymore. I just know it's roasting outside. It's over 100. Okay, so you're going to take your paper, and I'm going to fold it to a little square about that size, okay? And then I'm going to take that piece and fold it back. So I'm kind of like fan folding it, okay? So I'm fan folding them. I'll fold it over. And then I'm going to kind of give it a twist somewhere in the middle and make it twist over. And then I'm going to start fan folding it this way because I don't want them all going the same way. You can. I just want it to look super messy. All right, so there. So now you have this little stack like this, okay? So now I'm gonna do this. Leslie, we're making the little paper bag wreath, but I'm doing it a little different than the way a lot of other people have done it. I'm just kind of changed it up some. Hey, Patches. Okay, so I'm fan folding it like that, so you have this little stack. And then I'm just gonna give it a half a turn so I can fan fold it the other way, because I want it messy. And I've already got a bunch here done like this, little stacks that I've made. Because like I said, this might take a little while. Accordion, thank you, Patty. So I'm accordion, so I'm just kind of accordion folding like this a few times. And then I just kind of turn it directions. I want it kind of messy. 115, oh my gosh. It was like a heat index of 110 or something like that here. I just know when you go outside, it's like Satan's porch. His front porch. Okay. So, and you know, it's super humid, Rita, I want to say it's 36 for the size that I did. Oh, Carla, that's sweet. So, but I'll count when I get done, and I'll let y'all know how long my coat hanger is. So, like, I accordion folded it, And then I'm just gonna kind of give it a turn. I mean, I'm not being super neat about it. I want it to be all kind of done. Yes, but y'all know what that is. I mean, we've played with streamers. Y'all remember we used to do the streamers this way and then another color this way, and you'd have this little streamer. You know, that was cool. Hey, Trudy. Oh, good, Leslie. I'm glad. I'm so glad you get inspired. That's the whole point. I think I speak for me and all the other crafters on Facebook that we just want to inspire you so you can craft and bring a little joy into your life. My sleeves looking like they're doing something funny. The squares, I'm just folding it over. Like, I mean, the paper's maybe 2 inches wide, and I'm just kind of folding it and making a square. It's nothing scientific about it. And you can cut your strips bigger, and I'll show you what, you know, if you do that, what it's gonna do. Hey, Laurie. Hey, Monica. How wide are the strips? About 2, I mean, I didn't even measure when I cut them. I just kind of cut them. This is 2 3/4. So, but you'll see when I show you the wreath how it will make a difference, you know, how you want to do it. It'll be fuller and, you know, all that. So I am Robin because after me is Vanessa with I'll Be Crafty, and she's doing her Christmas craft for our event. Hey, Cheryl, welcome. Okay, so sometimes if it don't look wrinkly enough, I'll just kind of wrinkle it up some more. Hey, Beth and Liz. So, like I said, I'm just kind of folding it over like that. No size, I don't know. Like I said, I just kind of want it super messy. And then about halfway into it, I kind of turn it, make it go the other way. This shirt right here is from the number 6, and the word Monies, that's her last name, M-O-N-E-Y-S, Monies Creations. And I do her t-shirt of the month, and this is this one just came, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear this. All right, so fold it over, just doing my little fan accordion folding, and then I just kind of turn it about halfway into it, because it doesn't have to be, I want it messy. I want to say I cut about 36, because I've already done half of the wreath. Hey, Diane. Hot Idaho. It's super hot. I think it's hot everywhere. I just think it's hot, and come down here and you've got humidity on top of that, and thunder and lightning. hot as Satan's breath, yes. After he's eaten a bag of Takis or some hot Cheetos or something. Okay, so I've got my little things. Oh, you love my shirt, Carol? It's from Misty Money's T-shirts, her club, her little T-shirt club. That's Carol with Be Inspired with Carol. If you don't follow Carol, go see Carol. She's my best friend. Hey, Ann. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just continuing on. I don't have but a few more left. Billy, we're making like the paper bag wreath that are kind of going around right now. But I'm doing it just a little different. I'm not using paper bags. I'm using the craft paper from Dollar Tree. And I use it on my table all the time. Y'all see it all the time. And I cut it in strips, and then I crinkled it all up like this. And then I'm folding it. So the other way you do it is with paper lunch bags, the brown ones. And I started to do that. And I thought, well, I'm going to do just a little different. So I'm going to do it and see what kind of look we get with this. And it may not look much different, but I'm just going to give it a little twist. So I'm just going back and forth and back and forth. Okay, I think I might have enough because I did make too much just in case. All right, so now I've got all of these little squares folded all up. Okay. So here's the half I've already done, okay? So I took my coat hanger, my wire coat hanger, or you can use the little wreath form and cut that, you know, cut the rings out and all that stuff. But they use this for the wreath, like this. You could cut the rings, one ring off, and then cut it in half and do what I'm doing. But I just got a dry cleaner hanger, undid it. I know we've probably all done that in our older crafting days. I gotta have some water. The next crafter, well, I'm just doing my regular live tonight, but Vanessa with I'll Be Crafty, she is right after me at 7. But if you want to do the gifting, hey Vanessa, is you got to enter that link, and it's going to take you to where you can enter for the giftings. And then at 9 o'clock tonight, Beth with the Ruffled Daisy, she is going to do the giftings at 9 p.m. Central on her page, the Ruffled Daisy. I know y'all going to ask me how big mine is. Hey Kaylee. And I put a little hook at the end with my pliers of my coat hanger. Y'all. And I've already rounded it, so it's kind of hard to straighten it out. So that's 12. I'm just guesstimating. I mean, it looks like it's going to be about 30 inches long, my coat hanger. But what I did is I took this, okay, got a hot mess, and I laid it down. So I took my coat hanger and just kind of did it about that size. I mean, I'll probably end up cutting some of this off. It's Robin, it's OWL, like an owl, like an animal, an owl, a bird, and then the letter B, and then crafty. I'll be crafty. Yes, Chrissy, there you go. Okay, thank you, Kaylee. All right, so I put this little loop in the end, so all of this wouldn't start coming off, okay? So then I'm gonna take my little accordion little squares, and I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife, and I'm just gonna take my little knife, and just, doesn't matter where, I'm not being precise, and I'm gonna go right in the center, punch a hole, and push it onto my little wreath, okay? That's the easy part. Thank you, Billy. Yes, I'll be crafty. That's Vanessa. She goes at 7, and she's gonna do a Christmas craft in the event. So I'm just poking it on there. Hey, Sherry, I have had a good day. Yesterday was crazy, and as y'all know, with the dotting class and all that good stuff, behind the scenes stuff, but it's all good. And I was just spent yesterday. Oh, I'm not gonna cut the finger, I promise. I work with this little X-Acto knife all day. So I just kind of poke it through there. You can use the end of your scissors, and then I just kind of feed it on through. Shirley, I'm making the paper bag wreath, but it's really not with paper bags, but it is brown. But you could do book pages and just kind of fold them up and then poke them on. It's just gonna take a lot more. So we'll see, and I'll count them when I get done, and see, so y'all will know how how many, a roundabout, depending on how big you make your wreath and how full you want it to be. So see, I'm just poking them on my little stack. It's real scientific. Julie, if you want to go see how they do the bags, I know the original person that I know that did it, I don't know where she got it from, was Kim with Tattered Designs, and she is a fairly new crafter. So if y'all want to go check out her page, I know she would appreciate it. And I saw Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor. She did it, and then she got it from Kim, and it's just kind of making its rounds now. How long are my paper strips? They're 30 inches. I just took this and laid it out and started making strips. Rolled it out. But you could use any kind of paper, newspaper, book pages, wrapping paper would probably look really cool if you want to do a Christmas. So they're 30 inches. So I'm just grabbing my little sandwiches, they look like. Oh yeah, Holly, one roll will be enough because I had more than one roll. Well, probably depends on where you get it because I don't know how much was on here. Yeah, when you're cutting only 2 inches wide and you need about, I used about 36 or so, 2.5 inches wide. And as you know, the wider you make them, the fuller it's going to be as far as this way. I know, I like the looks too, and I wanted one because y'all know I just made that wreath holder with the hook on it, and I meant to bring it out here, and I totally forgot again because it's in my house, and I meant to bring it out here so I could hang it on there, see how it's going to look, but I'll take pictures of it on there. So, hey Susan. So this is my little fan folded accordion style stacks, and I'm just kind of poking a hole. I was using my scissors yesterday, and then I went to this because it just a little bit faster. Yes, you learn from Mandy. So if you want to see the lunch sacks done, Miss Yvonne at Southern Designs and Finds, I was going through today and I saw her making one. Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor, and then Kim with Tattered Designs. That's when I started it. What is a dotting class? I'm going to show y'all, but it's teaching you how to paint with dots like this. Of course, you have to practice, but I'm going to teach you from the beginning until like this. Tracy, it's in my shop.theturquoisevalentine.com, and I'm going to leave it up until probably right before the class starts. So it's going to be open a couple of weeks, so don't worry. It's not going to close anytime soon. I know, Marcia, I need to make another one to go back here. And I got to get a table leg thing. I'm not going to cut myself, y'all, I promise. So, let's see. Depending on how you want it to, see how it looks. And if you think, okay, well, that one looks too straight, just get in there and you know, kind of crunch them all up to where it doesn't look just perfect like little squares, because that's what I didn't want. That's why I kind of turn it halfway and start fan folding the other way. I just didn't want it to look all uniform. But if you don't have brown lunch sacks, now I'll see it's gonna come off. Come on. Stop. I gotta put it back on. Probably got to make another hole because, you know, can't get the holes lined up. Hey, Lynn. It would be cute with white paper bags, or any kind of white paper, book pages, but you'd have to do a lot of book pages. Okay, so I'm going to get mine up here, and then I'm just going to kind of do it again like that and see. I may add just a few more. Yes, Tammy, I'm excited too. I'm excited to teach y'all, and I'm excited to see what y'all do with it because it is fun, and you can use it in so many different ways in your crafting, and you can dot on anything and everything. Yay, Janine. Okay, so I'm just folding me some more strips. So if you totally want to do it this way, and you can use what you have if you don't have the brown sacks, then you do this. Or you can use newspaper or anything like that, any kind of paper. Joyce, I'm making like a brown paper wreath like this. I know this is one of my faves. Although this one's a close second. It's so much fun though, and it's very relaxing and therapeutic to me. Susan, is 30, but it is a whole month. You're going to get 4 classes, if not 5, because it's a lot of information for me to give you. Because there's so many variations in it. Paint texture, paint, all kinds of stuff. So, oh yeah, I'm making a wreath. And then after me, Billy, it will be online, and I'll be live in the group. We have a private Facebook group, and I'll be live, and you can, you know, you can watch replays. It'll be there for a long, long time. You can always come back and watch the replay, or you can watch me live. Hey, Gay, you haven't missed, well, you've missed a little bit, so you can always go back and watch the beginning, but I'm just kind of building my wreath, scaring everybody that I'm going to cut myself. Yeah, this is brown paper, like on a roll from Dollar Tree. And I cut in strips. Yeah, some Christmas paper would be really pretty, like wrapping paper, because it's white on one side, so you would get that white paint. I said 36, but I'm going to count. But now it's going to vary depending on how big you make your wreath. How, you know, how big around. I'm scaring you with that X-Acto knife. I promise, y'all. I use this on a daily basis, all day long, with wood, because when something doesn't cut all the way through with the laser, I have to get in there sometimes and pop it back out. Oh, somebody said something about the calendars. I saw where somebody posted that calendars are out. Went to my Dollar Tree. They have no fall. They have no calendars. They have nothing. All right, I got one more, so I'm gonna stop at one more. Can't find freezer paper. Dana, I don't know if I am. I don't know. We'll just have to see. You never know. But like I said, I'm going to leave it open till the first class is August 6th. It's going to be every Saturday in the whole month of August. And you can always watch replays if you miss them. But, so I'll probably close it for new people on the 5th of August. So I'm going to leave it open because, you know, people get paid differently. People, you know, all this kind of stuff. So I totally understand. Yes, is it Janine? Yes, you can use the paper that comes in your boxes for this. See how this one kind of looks real uniform and flat? So I'm just going to kind of give it a little crunchy crunch. All right, so I think I'm going to be done, maybe. And now I've got to figure out how, come on. And I don't want to do it so tight to where it doesn't have much room to kind of move around. Susan, we're going to talk about all of that in the class, but it's regular craft paint. But there's a difference in all the different paints. So that's part of all the info too. They all do different things. They're all different textures and consistencies. So, okay. So I'm going to stop it. Y'all laugh at me. Laugh at me because that was funny. Okay, so I think I'm going to go, maybe. This is a coat hanger, y'all, if you're wanting to know what I used. And I just bent it in the shape of a circle. So I think I'm going to stop here. And then I'm going to take my handy dandy pliers right here. And I know you're thinking she's not going to cut that with those. But what I did was, you make a little dent in it with your thing, and then I just kind of wiggled it, and it just pops right off. And so does some of your paper. Where's my pliers? Okay, so I'm going to take my pliers, and we've got to, so I made a little loopy-loop on that end, and I'm going to make one right here. Just like that. So now, I'm going to hook them together, and then I'm just going to mash them closed so they won't come apart, and hope that they stay. All right, so now the thing about the coat hanger, y'all know, is we can kind of, it looks like a big brown donut. But you know, there's so much you can do with paper, just paper and stuff you would normally throw away. I'm going to leave that gap there because we are going to put a bow on it. Kathy, mine didn't either. They didn't have a thing fall in the whole store. And I was like, and all these people online are showing all the fall stuff, and I'm like, man, mine has school stuff right now. Okay, so here's my cute wreath with my, that's how I joined them together. I just connected my little loopy loops, and I'm gonna mash it some more, because you know, God forbid if it all comes undone, I think I would just cry. Okay. But this is perfect for fall. Can't y'all see some sunflowers? I think Mandy put sunflowers on hers. Hey, from Kansas. I didn't miss the name. Hey, there's Mandy right there. I think she put sunflowers on hers or something. Okay. Oh, look at Genia. She got all 5 of the calendars yesterday. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now, at this point, I was kind of like, do I want to dry brush it with some white? Or do I want to use a little of my stamp pad? So I don't know. So I think I'm going to dry brush a little bit. Hey, Norma. Uh-oh. I just bought this bottle, brand new bottle, and of course it has the seal. And that didn't get it all. It gets this, but it didn't even get the plastic. Come on. Now, I didn't check that before I come on. Oh, Kathy, they don't have, Meridian doesn't have any? That's where I'm from. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap in my little chippy brush, tap in my paint, and then I'm just gonna kind of tap off. And I'm gonna, this is just where you can kind of get creative and do your own thing of how you want yours to look. I just thought I would give it a little dry brush, kind of fancy them up a little bit. Calendars in Kentucky. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've never crafted with a calendar. I have some. I have never done it, and maybe I need to do that because I've not done it. Who's doing mad faces? Maybe that was an accident. All right, so there's 5 this year. Wow. Is it still the same artist? Is it Jennifer Pugh or is it somebody else? Okay. So I'm just brushing. Yeah, this is super easy. Hey, Margot from Texas, welcome to my page. I hope you stick around and hit the follow button and all that good stuff. There's a bunch of good people on here that watch, and we're all like a little family here. All my peeps. But after me, y'all go see Vanessa at Owl Be Crafty, like the owl, the bird. Owl Be Crafty. She is next. And if you want to enter the little gifting thing that we're doing, just click that link at the bottom. And Beth at the Ruffled Daisy at 9 o'clock tonight is going to be doing the giftings on her page to see who the recipients are. Okay, so see, it's kind of looks a little different. It's looking a little different. See some spots I missed. Y'all, I got my silicone mat back out. I've had one for a while. Kaylee gifted it to me, my little moderator, Kaylee. And I will tell you this. These silicone mats and glitter do not get along. Just saying. I had to take it outside, which has been folded up for me to go do this for quite some time, and I haven't done it. And I had to literally get on my hands and knees with my water hose and a brush and scrub the glitter off. And it's still not all off. It's like, oh my gosh. So just saying, if you have one of these mats and you get some glitter on it by chance, it's probably going to be there forever. Why is it getting, why did it do that? It's weird, like my screen kind of went dark or something, and my phone's charging. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. That's so strange. Anyway, so here is my wreath. See how it looks? It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Look. It's not going to be dry. But anyway, it's going to dry in a minute. I don't know what the calendars look like. I haven't even seen one. Okay. Hey, Jermaine. Doesn't that look pretty? But I just don't think I'm done yet, y'all. I think I'm gonna kind of, this is my black ink. Probably getting some white on my ink pad, but it'll be okay. And that's just gonna get some of the edges. I know y'all probably can't even tell, but I can see it a little bit. In person, you can see it. So don't be scared, it's just paper. Use all the things and all the layers and get a different look. Just try something new. I mean, if you mess it up, it's just some paper, you know. You can probably fix it. Go back over it with some white if you get too much black. But y'all see me, I'm just beating it to death. I know y'all probably can't see the black, but there's black there. Just keep going. If you think it needs more, just keep on going. Don't be scared. Even though I get scared when I have to use wax. See, it's still wet, and my heat tool is, I don't know, y'all, it acts crazy sometimes. I got a new one though, but see, it's got a little black. But look how cool this looks. And you could totally dry brush it with green for Christmas and make it green. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with these wreaths, and that's why everybody's like, oh, I froze up for a minute. See, my screen kind of went dim, and I have no idea what is going on with that because my phone is plugged up. It's crazy. I don't know, it's strange. Anyway, you can see the black. Okay. Whew. All right, so now I'm gonna set it over here, let it do its thing, and try to get all this. I don't want any wet paint, and I'm gonna make my bow. And y'all know I'm gonna do a messy bow, because I'm not the bow person, but I cut all this yesterday. Have y'all seen this cool ribbon from Dollar Tree? Have y'all seen that? This stuff? It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna start with that. Now you want a donut, Rhonda? You're so funny. I want a donut. Looks like a donut. Makes me want a hot dog really bad. Let's see, I'm not gonna do that yet. So I've just got all kinds of whatever's out here. Most of it is neutrals. There's some buffalo check in here. That's why I kind of wanted to do a little black and a little white, because I was gonna throw just a little bit of buffalo check in mine. And that ribbon has buffalo check. So I'm just lace. Yeah, I'm kind of going a little fast because I don't want to run over into Vanessa's time. So, oh, that's lace again. See, there's just, this is like Dollar Tree lace. And I'm just laying it all out. This is Dollar Tree. I pulled this like out of my scrap bin because, you know, I keep all my scraps in a bin with my fabrics and my ribbon scraps. That, and here's some white, just white, you know, fabric and whatever you have. But if you're a perfect bow tire, you go for it and make a bow. I'm not. I can try, but it probably won't be the prettiest thing you've ever seen. Gotta have buffalo check, right, Kaylee? Gotta have. This is just some kind of burlap stuff. And I really like this trim. But look, let me show y'all this. Did y'all see what I showed y'all from Amazon? That, I cannot wait to use it, and I already know what I'm gonna do. But look how cool this looks. That was from Amazon Prime Day, and that is some cool stuff looking right there. I love it. Okay, so I got this and this and that. Let's put a little lace in the front, and I think I'm gonna call her done. Well, maybe I'll put some of this in the front. Okay, strings everywhere. All right, so I got my little pile, and you know I use zip ties because I can't ever tie my jute tight enough. So I started using zip ties, And I get those at the Dollar Tree when I see them because they don't always have them. So if you see them and you want them, you better get them because they won't have them next time. Hey, Debbie. Makes me want a hot dog really bad. Y'all know that's from Legally Blonde where she's, you look like the 4th of July. She goes, it makes me want a hot dog really bad. It's so funny. Okay. So now I just pulled it tight and I've got this messiness. I'm wading in paper sacks, Kathy says. So if you can't find lunch sacks, which you should be able to because back to school, you know, all that. But at Walmart, they are back there in my Walmart. They're with the paper plates. So that's where I found mine. And then Dollar Tree has them too. So I'm just going to pull this out. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness, Laura, you get kicked out. Amazon. It's in my Amazon shop, but I just was looking through the Prime Day stuff, and it just says jute ribbons, DIY crafts. I don't know. But look, there's got gold in it. Isn't that super cool? I cannot wait till use that. It is awesome, and it was. I want to say now it's like $11 for that whole pack, but it was a little cheaper. It was like $9.99 or something on Prime Day. So I was like, oh, I'll try it and see what it looks like, and it's really pretty. Okay, so I've got my bow, and I guess I should have zip tied it to the actual wreath, but see how I'm gonna make this happen. And I may just end up hot gluing it on because if I put it on the wire, it's going to be so far down in that little hole. So let's do this. I think I'm going to put me some glue in there and kind of hopefully try to cover up the gap. Oh, Michelle, you're so sweet. There's so many of them though, I promise. And you'll like Vanessa. Vanessa's right after me. Well, she's going on her Christmas right after I go on. So her page is I'll Be Crafty. So y'all go over there and see her Christmas craft. And then right after, well, at 9, Beth is going to do the gifting. So y'all got to be there for that. But you don't have to be present. But it'd be fun if you were present and got your name called. Wouldn't that be super cool? Hey, Carol. All right. So here's my messy bow. So I'm gonna hot glue it right there in the middle. See, what time is it? Okay. Used to, when we were live, all of us are live and stuff, you couldn't see what time it is. So I have a little clock, so I'll know what time it is. But now they've got it to where you can see it, and I'm just like thankful, so thankful. Thank you, Susie. That's the best bow I know how to make. And that's from Brooke from Refab. That's her bow, the Refab bow. But, and I love it. I just like the messiness of it. Okay. So here is, okay, it's not set up yet, so hang on. And I may have to tie it on. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, thank you, Donna. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they are. Oh, it's not. All right, stay there. Let's see. What am I going to do now? Let's do this. We're going to make it stay on. So I'm just going to go around the middle. I mean, the hot glue is setting up, but you know, it doesn't have like a flat surface to attach to. So just because I'm gonna do this with some jute, because then you can't see it. I know, I love the messy bow too. So I'm just gonna tie that bow right on. But I think Mandy put flowers in her bow, I think she put sunflowers. See, then I can just tie these little ends up right here, and then I can have a little hanger. Ain't that something? Yeah, it's gonna look cool on my little hanger, isn't it? My little wreath hanger. And I meant to grab it on out here, and I totally forgot. I know, I love these bows. They're just good for all kinds of stuff. Okay. You just can't go wrong. So let me mess with it. Okay. So I do have, okay, I got 10 minutes. I do have some things to put in the middle. This is my friend Tanya from Hummingbird Paintery. She gave me these. I think this is totally dazzled. And I'm going to take it off this ring somehow or another. Or I have just a button like this. So y'all think it needs to be this? The sparkle or no? Oh, thank you, Carol. So I'm going to pull this ring off. It's like a napkin ring, but I just want the round blingy. Okay, so see, I just popped it right off. So do y'all think it needs to go just like that? I think it will look perfect. What do y'all think? I could put this little button in there. I kind of like this. Y'all see how pretty it is? It's got pearls and it's got some bling. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Y'all are so sweet. Yes, Helen said yes. Okay, Helen. You said yes, so we're doing it. See if I can get it to stick. I don't need another stick. And it's got little holes in it, so I'm going to have to just sit here and not burn myself. Definitely sparkles, Susie says. Marcia says definitely sparkly. Karen says no sparkle. Uh-oh. You don't have to put sparkle one on yours, but I kind of like it. Gives it a little something, something, I guess. Missed the first part. What is that? And yes, sparkle. This is brown paper that comes on a roll from Dollar Tree, and I cut it in strips long way, and I crumpled them up, and then I fan folded them, accordion folded them, made them kind of messy, and then I put them on a coat hanger, or you know, you could do the lunch sack wreath with these. I just kind of wanted to do it a little different to show you another way it can be done. Oh, Ramona says she likes the button. Uh-oh. I think so too, Beth, but you know, y'all do what you want to do and what's going to look good in your house. I'm not too much of a blingy in my house, but I like a little every once in a while, but not too much. All right, let's get it all fixed. Fixing hair, like I'm fixing hair. Okay. And here it is. Look how cute it is. Look how stinking adorable it is. Isn't that cute? See, I love the little sparkle. It's not, it just has a few sparkles and mostly pearls, but if you can see it. But look how stinking adorable this is. I love this wreath. And it's going to look super cute. Wait till y'all see it on my little wreath holder that I've made. And y'all are going to be like, oh, I need that to go on my wreath hanger that I made. It does look like a snowflake. But I'm trying to get this all messy. Messiness, messy. So it doesn't look just like it's all just there. But look how stinking cute. And that was just brown paper, guys, and a coat hanger. Y'all can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, Judy, I think so. The button was small. I was like scrounging around trying to find stuff that would go in the middle. And I have these little flowers that I like a lot from the Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby. And that would have looked cute in the middle, but it would have blended. Cute as a pumpkin. Yes, that would be really cute. But see, if you made your squares bigger, of course it's going to close in the hole some. It's going to, depending on how big you make your wreath. So let's measure. Because somebody's going to ask, where's my ruler? Even though I have 14 over here. I'll just grab one. I lost my Smokey the Bear ruler. Y'all don't know where he went. He's been gone a long time. So altogether, it's about like 10.5 across. So, organized mess, yes. Jennifer, it's made of brown craft paper from Dollar Tree. And I cut it in strips, and I fan folded it and crumpled it all up and put it on a coat hanger. Catherine, the paper bags, you'll have to go watch Miss Yvonne with Southern Designs and Finds. She did it today. Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor. She did it about a couple of weeks ago. And then Kim with Tattered Designs. She did it like originally. And so I'm not really sure how they did it, but it's kind of the same principle, but it just looks a little bit different. I just wanted to kind of try it a different way to see what this would look like. Yeah, Kaylee, Smokey's putting out wildfires. But now, next after me is Vanessa with I'll Be Crafty, and it's OWL, the letter B, Crafty. So go see her. She's about to do her Christmas in July event craft. So go to her page and check her out. Enter the little gifting link down there. And then Beth, the Ruffled Daisy, is going to be doing the giftings at 9 Central on her page, the Ruffled Daisy. So, Rhonda, I did it like a week and a half ago, but I will take pictures of it in my house. Little pine cones. Yeah, there's so much you could do to this. What if you dry brushed it green for Christmas? Y'all, that would be beautiful. And then put like red berries on it. It'd be gorgeous. So much you could do. Oh, I didn't count the paper strips. I had 18 on here, and then I had like 22, 23 cut. So there's probably about 40 maybe. But it just depends on how full you want it and how tight you want it and how big your wreath is. Thank you, Lori. Thank y'all. So I'm going to hop off, and y'all go see Vanessa at I'll Be Crafty. And I will see y'all Monday night, I guess. How wide were the strips? About 2 and a quarter, 2.5, something like that. I didn't measure. I just kind of eyeballed it and cut all the way down. It is amazing what you can do with paper, Jean. It really, really is. So y'all go see Vanessa, and I will see y'all Monday. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all being here, and have a great weekend, guys. Love y'all.